earnings and markets, let's focus on the commodities space. And we have been telling you that it's Akshay Tritiya today, and that's the time to also buy gold. So gold is in spotlight, and we have Manisha to tell us more about this. Tell us, Manisha.
Well, thank you so much for that. Let me tell you on if you bought gold last year, or if you could have bought gold last year. If you did, then the gold prices last year, Akshay Tritiya, were at 60,800. It's trading at 73,000 right now. So that's the kind of profit you would be sitting on if you bought gold last year. So we've seen 11,000 rupees per 10 grams of a jump up in case of gold prices. Now, if you bought gold in 2022, the prices at that time were 50,400. So we are up 21,000 rupees in sense of gold prices in last 2 years. So very strong jumps is what we are looking at in sense of gold. If you look at the markets in this week and today itself, we are up by nearly $45 in the overnight markets. Gold prices are trading up by 2% in this week itself. Well, there has been a couple of data which have been supportive. One, there are statements from Bank of England suggesting that the first rate cut could come in the month during the summers. Also, when you look at the US jobless claims yesterday, that is a data which is at an 8-month high, suggesting and leading the markets to believe that there is a probability of a 69% that you could see the first US Fed rate cut come in the month of September itself. So that is what is keeping the gold markets in quite a beautiful favor there. And then you have the global central banks buying as well. Last couple of years, it has been record buying. And this year in the first quarter, we've seen almost 240 tons being bought by central banks yet again. Of course, China is a major force onto that one, but strong buying have continued to support gold. And with the kind of favor that we are working with in sense of geopolitical tensions, sticky inflation, and the fact that you will see rate cuts coming in at some time is also what is supporting gold prices, with an expectation that this is a bit of a correction from its all-time highs, but the gold prices can go much higher. $2,400, $2,500, $2,700 an ounce are some of the levels that are being talked about by the end of this year itself. So very strong moves continuing in case of gold, and very favorable journey, as you can see, for the prices as well.
That's unreal. Talking about a lot of buying, Manisha, are you buying some gold as well?
I am. I definitely am. I'm buying gold and silver both.
Okay, all right. But you also spoke about some interesting developments with quick commerce providers making gold, silver and jewelry. It is available on their platforms. What's happening here?
Oh, absolutely, Sonal. So if you don't want to step out because it's too hot and because you're busy and you are dreading those parking slots and, of course, traffic outside, then this is the easiest way of doing it. We, of course, have been talking about buying ETFs and gold via funds and, of course, digital gold as well. But if you do want to own that silver, gold and silver, then this is available via these quick e-commerce platforms, and we've seen very strong tie-ups come in for this one as well. So you have big names like Swiggy Instamart, which has partnered with Malabar and Muthoot, and they would deliver gold to your houses here. And then it also is about Zepto, which has done a tie-up. Big Basket has tied up with MMTC PAMP, and also they've done it with Tanishq as well. So this gold will come to you within that 10 to 15 minutes that these quick e-commerce platforms actually tend to do. So of course the quantity is going to be lower here, but you will get gold and silver coins in various designs and sizes, and that too under 10 minutes is what some of these quick e-commerce sites seem to be telling us.
Manisha, we are living in a very different world. Having gold on delivery, I mean, that's another level. Thank you so much for all those details. On that note, while you really check online for all your gold buying and shopping at this moment, we'll slip into a short breather on Business Lunch. And on the other side, remember, a whole host of national news developments. That's what we are going to get you. Stay tuned for that.